for the... Don't stop doing that. Okay, start over. Okay. We are in the middle floor at Killoskehane. This is the current state of it right now as of June 15th. We're going to take a little bit of a step back in time, and we're going to take you to the kind of Moroccan, Tunisian, North African inspired bedroom. Very ambitious bedroom, smallest bedroom at the house. Bold decisions, but we're going to show you how we got to those design decisions and how we came up with them and the process of implementing them and making them happen. And we're also going to show you the current state, and at its current state, once you see one thing kind of down, another thing might not make sense. And so it's kind of nice to see like the main components down, but we might change a couple things around, and we're going to show you why. So come follow me. Let's go. This over here, that used to be 2 bathrooms. We're going to make it into 1 bedroom, and it's actually going to have a little bit of a bathroom, a standing shower, no bathtub, but at least you can poop and shower. So right now, this is where we're at with this room. I don't think much has changed in this room. You can see there's lots and lots, oh wow. Lots and lots going on. This room is kind of, you can see they put the new piping up there, took out a lot. This will be a little bit of a smaller room, but it's like a nightmare in here, but not a ton of progress, but you can see that some of the piping that they're doing here, they've redone for the bathroom in this room. Right, we're going to see where we're at with Morocco. As you guys saw from another video, we decided to switch gears. Originally, we had a stud wall up. You can see the plumbing was all there for a bathroom that was originally going to be here because, as you saw in other videos when we very first got the place, this was originally a bathroom and the plumbing was already there and it made sense for the room. Well, originally it was 2 bathrooms side by side, but the plumbing was all there and it made sense. So we just kept it and put a stud wall up, and we were going to have you walk in and you would go to the left and this would be your bathroom. But we decided actually to move the bathroom over here. So you get all this natural light when you walk in. So this will all be exposed. The bed will probably be there, but when you walk in, you naturally see light. And before it was a little bit, because there was a stud wall there, the light was only forced to funnel in front of you. So it was a little bit dark, and you don't want to enter a room and not have it be bright and sunny and beautiful like it is. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, light. So what we're going to do is really cool. This is where we're getting a little bit creative. So I know it's hard to imagine, but this door is going to stay there. But this right here where this line is, you're going to see a wall that goes to maybe right here. And then this will be another door. So it'll be door, but that one's not going to have a door on it. The primary door will be in front of it. So you open it and then you see that. And what we're going to do is when you walk into the bathroom, right here, you'll step in, and in front of me, down maybe 3/4 of this wall, you're going to have a domed shower. So it's going to be a mosaic tiled domed Moroccan shower. So this will almost be a wet room. So this hall, maybe 4, maybe a meter, a little bit more than a meter, you'll have all tiled, and then you'll enter this own little dome shower. It's going to be, it's really hard to explain when I'm sitting here just like pointing, but it's going to be really, really nice. And then we're going to have this be, oh, look who it is.
Hello.
I'm trying to explain what to do. What we're
doing in here, the Moroccan room is actually one of my favorite rooms. Like when I think about it, small bedroom, like we mentioned so many times, but it would be such a cool shower in here. It won't be a massive bathroom, but it will be a really, really cool.
We'll have to figure out how to edit in pictures of our, because I was trying to explain it and I'm like, there's no way this is making any sense, but it's going to be really cool when it's finished. But I just wanted to show you an update of where we're at. And you can see that the ceilings in here are really high. I mean, we're not going to have them that high because obviously you have the pipes there, but you can see how much space is that? That's like 3 feet.
I've got another 3 feet, yeah.
It's really nuts. In Morocco, or North African inspired room, a lot of people are like, why this room? Because it is a little bit different. You see, it's totally different from any other rooms we're doing. It was very ambitious. So the past owner of Barnain Estate, who actually owned Killoskehane as well, he was like hugely into the Turkish bath thing. And he had this big extravagant Turkish bath in his house, and it like made the news. Everybody loved it. So it's kind of like a little bit of a nod to that. Plus, when we went to Morocco, it was just so beautiful, and the colors, and I just loved everything about it. And so definitely thought it'd be a little, and this was the smallest room, as we mentioned. It was originally 2 bathrooms back to back. We actually thought it was going to be a shared bathroom to begin with, but once we decided it could be a bedroom, you can always get away with doing a little bit more crazy if the room is smaller. So anyway, that's kind of, because people are like, where is this coming from? It's very different. Anyway, got my tiles for this pillar. Was trying to figure out the longest freaking time. Well, you guys already know that it took like 10 different coats of paint to get this color right. But finally I got these tiles, and they're my closest to like a mosaic tile that I can get. But these are going to be, let me put it down. This is the color. I think that just really complements this. And so they kind of connect like that. And you'll see that they are going to be, this whole pillar is going to be all of these tiles. I never know. Okay, so here it is. This is the baby that I've been thinking about for so long. Our Tyler Joe did an amazing job. I think it just elevates this room so much. It's obviously the focal point. It's like the first thing you see when you walk in here. And I think the colors work really well together. It's like a dark kind of burgundy almost, but it just really contrasts well with this like bright, lively kind of turquoisey color that's very Moroccan. And then you kind of have this more mature kind of burgundy that's a little bit darker. And I think it just blends perfectly. I love it. I couldn't be more happy with how it turned out. So we are now standing in the Moroccan-inspired room. You've seen how it came together. You've seen our amazing show-stopping pillar. You've seen the whittled wood. Our friend always makes fun of me because I was saying like whittled wood, and she thought I was saying like whittle tiny wood, but it's like whittled. And dumb joke. We were gonna have originally wooden floors because I actually had leftover from the upstairs. We've kind of switched floorings around a little bit, and once we were in Morocco this last time for a friend's birthday, we noticed that a lot of the businesses in Riyadh had this almost exact kind of tile. It's like a rough textured, almost tumbled tile, and in this herringbone kind of pattern. And I think it just fit a lot more. You don't see a lot of wooden floors in Morocco. So it fit with the idea of this room a little bit better. But now that I've seen it down, you've got this show-stopping pillar when you walk in, and you've got this amazing floor, and you've got this wall. And seeing it all come together, it kind of feels like they're a little bit competing for each other. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to change this down a little bit. I love the color, but if you can see from this wall, you can see that our plaster, we didn't quite get the plaster work down. So we're going to probably either sand it down or put more plasterwork over it. I tried to make it work. You saw in the video, we painted like 100 different times on 10 different colors, but it just doesn't look right to me. It looks a little too textured and chunky and bulky. But if you see over here, head on, the color and the idea of the different dimensions of the color coming out look really nice, which I love this idea. But now that I see the floor with the pillar, I think we're going to do a little bit more, I think I'm going to do a little bit more of a softer, more muted, not such a bold, bright color, and maybe just do one Pantone of color rather than kind of do this mixed look. I still really like the idea of the rough Roman clay style, but I think might just be one color. So this is the bathroom that you're standing in right now. Actually, Alex is the cameraman right now. He's in the toilet room. This part of the room, obviously you just can see the walls are very thick. This is part of the tower. We're not going to mess with it at all. So it actually was already, the plumbing was already here, and there was actually a toilet already in this room. So we're keeping it that way. But what we did do is we put this stud wall like we said in the videos before, and this is now the rest of the bathroom. So in an ideal world, we're gonna put like mosaic floor pictures, and I had a design for the mosaic top of the shower with this beautiful brass rain shower. That's like in an ideal world. But before that, we're gonna do this kind of micro cement, which is called a couple different things, depending on where you are. And it's basically waterproof, seal-proof, scratch-proof. It's got a little bit of a slight sheen on it, so you can clean it really easy. And we've got these different pigments that you mix with it. And it's perfect for bathrooms, and you actually see something very similar to this a lot in the bathrooms and homes in Morocco. So it's kind of, the whole thing will be one color. And once we see it all together, I think it'll be easier to pick out those design details like the mosaics and stuff. And also, if we're going to do kind of subway tiles on the back, it'll be nice to get this kind of finished first and then have those really fine details come later. So we're going to do literally the floor, the ceiling, everything. That's going to make the bathroom really usable. And then after we're finished, I'm going to get, excuse me, I actually got this in Morocco. So this will be the spout for this. And this is where the sink is going to be. And we're going to have this like really pretty wash basin here that has some detail on it, and that will come later. But like I said, we have to figure out the colors. We're not quite sure what we're going to do in here, but we do have one color. Where is it? this one. It's kind of hard to see the pigment. It's kind of a very neutral, deep sand color. I almost want to say there's like a tiny bit of burnt orange in it, and it'll just be kind of a nice neutral color. And I think you can really build off of that. And then, yeah, we'll see how that works, and we'll make slight changes as we go along. But it's so amazing how this worked out, because I was really nervous. Like we've said in the videos before, this was really ambitious. And I actually feel like you have quite a bit of space for a bathroom in here. I mean, it's quite big. It's bigger than a lot of bathrooms I've been in. And you've got your sink, your beautiful shower, and then behind you, you've got your toilet room. So I think it's going to work out really beautiful. Don't know what I'm going to do for the door yet. Might just have it be open and then do a door for the toilet room, but haven't figured it out. But I'm really excited, and hopefully you get to see the finished product soon. Hopefully soon. But yeah, I hope you like it. I hope you can come see it too.